Hey beauties, it's me, Lydia Marie. Welcome back to the channel. If you're new here, I mainly do beauty content for women over 40, but everyone is welcome to the party over here. Today we are doing my version of the Ice Princess or the Icy Girl makeup trend that's been going around, especially on TikTok, and I'll insert some photos here so you can see what I'm referencing. I haven't seen many people over 40 do this look, so you know your girl had to bring it to you. And I love the icy eyes, though I'm not really a cool tone person, and this look is mostly for cool tones, especially on the eyes. But I do have the Makeup by Mario palette, which I'll be using, and a color by Pat McGrath. Now the look is supposed to be cold cheeks, like your cheeks just got pinched, icy eyes like icicles. So people have been doing like blues, light blues, lots of silver and things like that. So we're gonna try it out, and I'm going to give you my version. I'm not feeling my best today, so some of this will be talked through, some of it will just, you'll have to watch the screen and see. Everything as usual is linked down below. Let's go ahead and get into this very holiday festive look. Okay, beauty, so I'm prepping my eyelid with a little bit of concealer, and I'm just going to blend that in, and that is going to suffice as our eyeshadow primer. I'm also going to dab a little bit of setting powder because I am using some shadows with shimmer and glitter. I want to make sure that it doesn't settle into any of my creases in my eyelid, and the setting powder is going to help to maintain that. Then I'm starting off with the light shade in the Makeup by Mario palette. This does have a tiny bit of shimmer, more like a reflection, but it'll work to add as the color all over my lid. And I'm just taking my Morphe 453 blending brush and blending that all over, kind of setting the tone for how I want this makeup look to come out on my eyelids. As you can see, I do have tape on the corner of my eyes, and that's really just to maintain the shape because I like for it to go up in an angle, kind of like a wing eyeshadow look. So that's what we're doing here, and I'm just continuing to build up that Makeup by Mario shade. And then I'm going to dip into the gray shade here in the corner. It's not the darkest one, but I'm just going to do that very, very lightly to kind of build a little bit of smoke, but not too much. As you can see, I'm using a very light hand because this look is not smoky at all. It's actually quite light, but I need a little bit of depth in my corner. This is the Too Faced glitter glue. I'm gonna put that on the top part of my my eyelid. I'm just gonna use a brush because this primer is a little tacky and it's probably a little old, so let's just squeeze a little bit of that out, and I'm gonna put that there so the glitter shadows or the shimmer can pop a little bit more, and it will also adhere without a lot of fallout. Okay, so for the icy look, I'm gonna go in with this ethereal white shade, and I think this is I'll have it listed. I don't have my glasses on, and I'm gonna do this on a very small brush, and I'm just gonna tap it in as the first layer of the icy. This is the first palette I thought about when I saw this makeup look, and I was like, this Makeup by Mario palette is the perfect palette to do this icy princess, icy girl type of look, in my opinion. A lot of the girls were using their Huda, and I'm sorry I'm sniffling. I told you I got something, a cold or something. I was around babies, and you know how babies are adorable, but little germ factories. So I am going to do that. I'm going to do it on the other eye, then we're going to switch to Pat McGrath. Okay, I'm going in with this lavender looking shade right here. This is from the Pat McGrath Mothership Celestial palette she released a few years ago. You know how she does the holiday ones, and I'm going to take that. It's a little bit more concentrated than the Mario shadow. So it's going to really give me that icy look, even though it's lavender reading, but it just looks cold and diamond-like to me. And I'm just going to pat it right over Mario's. Mario's is a little bit lighter because it's ethereal, whereas Pat McGrath is just like, oh, it's so amazing. And I'm so glad I kept this palette. I was trying to get rid of it a couple of months ago and I didn't have any takers, but now look, it's coming in handy. Don't worry, I'm going to clean this up. And this lavender shade has fallout, but not nearly as much as Mario's glitter or shimmers, and it's okay. It's a shimmer. Like, no shimmer is going to be 100% intact because then it won't be as blendable as these. And both of these icy shades are very, very blendable. I just got to tap my brush in them and it's good to go. My left eye always turns out so much better than my right eye. So in cleaning it up, I have a too big of a blending brush actually. I'm gonna do this little size right here because I don't want this shimmer to go up any higher than what it is, but I do want it to be blended right here in this corner. So I'm just kind of gonna work it in here and then kind of pat over it again. And then I'm going to take the bigger blending brush and go over that gray shade because the gray is not the star of the show like what it would be with a smoky look. It's actually, it may be a little too dark, but the star of the show is this and the cheeks. So we're going to start the under layering process here. Not a ton like we normally would. I have the MAC concealer NC27 outer corner, the Dior concealer in my inner corner, which I did wrong. I actually needed the brightness in the inner corner. And then I'm going to do a not so bright bronzer or not so dark bronzer. So I'm going to use the Rare Beauty Always Sunny bronzer. It's a little red, but it's going to come together because of the blush. So we're going to do the blush into the concealer and then we're going to add foundation and then we're going to do another blush because the key here for this cold or icy girl look is the pink cheeks like you've been out in the sun. So I'm doing the LYS blush in the shade Bubbly because it has a glow to it and it's also a vivid pink, so it looks like you've been shivering basically. Let's blend it. I'm gonna finish it out with the pink powder blush from e.l.f. And these are pigmented, but that's the point. It's supposed to be pink. Pink, pink, pink. There we go. Icy, icy. Hey beauties, I did go ahead and finish the rest of my face offline. All I did was add my foundation, which is the Too Faced foundation in the shade Praline, and I'm just smoking out my waterline with a little bit of that light shade from the Makeup by Mario palette. I'm using the Fenty gloss in the shade Sweet Mouth to finish it off with a little lip liner because I wanted to keep the lips nice and subtle, and that's really it. Thanks for bearing with me. So beauties, this is the final look, and I ain't gonna hold you, this low-key ate. Like, I love the nice pinky cheeks. Like I said, it looks like my cheeks have just been pinched and my eyes are nice and icy. It wasn't very hard to achieve at all. You just have to have the right shade. Like I said in the intro, or the right colors for your eyes. People have been doing light blue, whatever your version of icy is. If that's silver, if that's blue, something cold to kind of resemble snow. Mine is more icy, like silvery because of the colors I had, but I really like this look. This is one trend that I can get behind. Last year I think it was cold girl makeup where it was just about the cheeks and a clear eye. This year it's icy and I low-key like the icy look better. So let me know what you guys think. Thank you for bearing with me through my congestion and my sneezing. As per usual, this video might be a little choppy in places, but roll with me. You know how we do. I just wanted to show y'all this look. Take care and I'll see y'all back here real soon. Bye.